Good. Fall out. We have to build a fort out of nothing out here. So if you were going to build a fortification, how would you go about building it? Bearing in mind that bricks are very expensive in 1777. I wish. I like what you think, but unfortunately we don't have many ballast stones available in 1777. Mud sounds rather dreary for a fort, but I heard somebody say wood. Well, it begs the question, what kind of wood? Well, oak trees are very strong. Cypress doesn't rot. What many field fortifications manuals say to do is to take a small tree, it could be cherry tree or whatever, and you chop it down and you build a stake. And then you can pound your stakes in a circle. Once you have a circle of stakes in the ground, you can take grapevines or maybe even tender young saplings and soak them in water so they're supple and you can move them. And then you weave them through the wooden stakes. And when you're finished, you have yourself a gabion. In Italian, gabion means basket. Once you make a gabion, you can stack them 2, 3, 4 high, 2, 3, 4 deep, and that can then be a basket to fill in with dirt. Yes, if it rains, that dirt is going to turn into mud, but at least that's what holds up our walls of earth. Now, if you see the bundles of sticks on the ground, those are fascines. If you look at manuals, they advise you can take bundles of sticks, fascines, you can use them to have the interfacings for your walls and the openings in your walls, your embrasures. And then we need good solid timber so our cannon don't sink in the mud. So, we are building a fort out here first in 1777, and some of you might be a little concerned to think a fort like that can be able to stop big old 32-pound solid cannonballs as those fired off of British warships. But we're also inspired here because on June 28, 1776, our big sister city, Charlestown, South Carolina, was attacked by 9 British frigates with 350 cannon. Defending Charlestown was a fort made out of palmetto tree logs with dirt thrown on top, named Fort Sullivan. Fort Sullivan had 30 cannon. 30 cannon against 350 British cannon. And the worst part is this fort on Sullivan Island wasn't finished yet. The back wall wasn't built yet. So Major General Charles Henry Lee felt that the British attack was going to be a slaughter pen. The British frigates would just sail around Sullivan's Island and attack the back of that fort. But on June 28, 1776, when those British frigates attacked, they were hit by a stiff wind that prevented them from going on the back of Sullivan's Island. That forced them to attack this fort head on, and after 9 hours, the British were driven off and Charlestown was saved. So that inspires us. We do the same thing out here. Now today, we don't have 7 of us load and fire this cannon like we're supposed to have, so we have 4 of us. We're going to load and fire using Stevens manual. The Stevens manual allows us, if needed, to be able to double up the positions. So, first command is called. Tension attachment. We'll go ahead and fire, and then we'll describe what she can fire. So, next command is called. Okay, you got left. You got. Okay, I want you to be number 2, run the ammunition. You're number 1, work the front. Okay, and then you'll be number 3. So you'll touch it off. Okay. Right about face. Bend the piece. Go. Advance, spun. 10 bent. Spun your piece. So we're now killing any sparks you're bringing over to the last shot by creating vacuum. Handle the cartridge. Bring forward the bag of gunpowder. Charge the cartridge. Rev down cartridge. Now if we had a shot, you'll then ram that down several deep. Go. Now I take a brass wire, punch on the bag of powder, and pin it on the plate. Normally you would now 1 hour gun. So, now start, heave. You march cannon forward, so you fire through a ball, not into a ball. Halt. Now, take aim, so I can signal left to right by using that hand spike. Now adjust range, and now we prime. So we insert a held out quill feather. It has gunpowder inside. That allows us to make sure we have a steady train of gunpowder to access the open cartridge in the back of the feed. Notice Private Wheeler being able to tend that slow match makes you a nice glowing red ember. Like that. So, ready! Now cover your ears if you're sensitive to loud noises. Other than a Private Wheeler facing me, looking at my sword or the signal. Shout, huzzah! 3 times. So, huzzah!